Hi Aquarius, welcome to your work and career reading for September 2020. You will have noticed that I'm in a different location, a different setup here. This is very temporary, simply because I'm staying at my father's place at the moment because he's in hospital. So this is like an elder care facility. Yeah. This is why I'm sort of on this small table and it all feels sort of quite cramped. Hopefully the sound will be okay. I can't speak too loudly because there's lots of elderly residents in the building. So if you hear any background noise, you know, I apologise for that, but there are sort of carers and people passing by quite often in the corridors. So, do excuse me. Let's get started. Let's see what September holds for you, work, career and potentially finance wise. So I'm going to start with these oracle cards. By the way, thank you for all of you who've watched my previous readings and taken the time to comment, to like and subscribe. It really helps, especially with the new channel, to you know, become established, and also it's great for me to feel that I'm not sort of making videos just for myself. So please join me, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, you're not tied into anything. It just means that if you click subscribe and the notification bell, you'll, you know, be notified of when my next videos are out. I'm aiming to do the love videos next week for the month of September, but you know, hopefully, as long as everything goes smoothly with my dad, then I'll have the time to make sure I get those out on time this month. Okay, let's get started. Enough with the talking. Enough with the talking. All right, Spirit, for Aquarius, please. For Aquarius, we're looking at their work and career. Okay, we start off already, Aquarius, with fork in the road. What else for Aquarius, please? What else for Aquarius? Ooh, a treasure island, Aquarius, looking good. And we have co-create. I wonder if you've got a partnership pending here, Aquarius. Let me see. This one. To be fair, that's in reverse, so we'll come back to that in a second. I'm realising you're out of camera shot. I'm having to adjust everything with it being a new setup. Okay, let's move this. We'll go back to 3. Oh, gosh. We'll get there, we'll get there. Here we go. Okay, let's continue. We have come to the edge. And we have the fates. Interesting. Flexible. Here and now. And message in a bottle. Right, let's get into this, Aquarius. So it feels like there's a decision to be made. Now, this could be happening at the end of August or it could be happening at the beginning of September, but we've definitely got a fork in the road here. So this is about you trying to decide which direction you want to go in. It may be you have choices. It may be that you've got to a stage in your work situation where, you know, you're having to make a choice that wasn't necessarily the choice you wanted, or it may simply be that, you know, as I keep saying in the past few months, you know, the strange times we've been through may have forced you into a position where you're having to reassess what your future is going to be work-wise. So there's definitely a decision coming up. And it may be that it's a decision that you're making for financial reasons. It feels like you're choosing to go for more job security, you're choosing something that will bring in more finance and just put you in a position where you're not feeling vulnerable. Spirit have just said the word vulnerable to me, which suggests that some of you have been down a bit of a rocky path. And again, as I just said, that's quite understandable with the year we're having, but it kind of feels like you're really deciding to head for something that is going to bring you more financial security. And it may be that during the month of September, this comes about because you have the opportunity to co-create something. So you may be working in partnership with somebody, or you may have an offer that comes in for you to join a new team. But it definitely feels like whatever it is you're heading towards in September, it's not something that you're going to be doing alone. It's something that means you working with others in order to achieve. You may have felt, Aquarius, you may have felt that whatever happened that forced you into this position where you're now reassessing, you may have felt that it wasn't a fair situation. It may have been that you were previously quite happy with your work situation. Sorry, I just paused. We're in the middle of the most amazing thunderstorm. So you'll see lights flashing and you'll hear thunder, sorry. But hey, I love the storms. They're like energizing. So here we go. So yes, whatever has led you to the fork in the road is something that, maybe you felt wasn't fair. You maybe feel that you've been forced into this situation, or maybe, maybe you're the one in your family who is left earning the money because other people's jobs have been affected by the year we're having. And you may have felt that that's put you under some form of pressure, that it just hasn't been fair. There's something unjust, Spirit have just said. And I think it's taken a while. I think you have actually, here we have the come to the edge card, but it's upside down. And, it feels like things have been a bit stuck for a while, that, although it may have been advantageous to you to be able to move forward in your career, you've not been at the stage where you're ready to take the leap, or maybe the opportunities haven't presented themselves because maybe you've been waiting for this partnership, or, this new job where you've joined a new team, for example. And maybe that opportunity, as I say, hasn't been there. Maybe that's about to come in September. And it's definitely something that was meant to be. So although you may have felt that things weren't very fair, Aquarius, here we have the card of the Fates. So it was almost like you were destined to walk this path. So the road that you choose here is a road that you were meant to go on. Okay, so, don't get too hung up on it not being fair, because in actual fact, this has happened for a reason. It's fated, it's destined, something good's going to come of this. It suggests to me, and I'm going to go straight down this line for a moment, because here we have a message in a bottle. In September, you're going to be getting a message or a phone call. Potentially there's a phone inside this bottle. So you're going to be getting a message or a phone call regarding this work situation. So it could be someone that's approaching you, asking you about a partnership, or if you've been for job interviews, it could be this person is contacting you to offer you a job. Whatever this situation is, and you'll know how it resonates with you, Aquarius, it actually is definitely here in September, and it's something that was meant to be, that's going to be good for you. Okay. So Spirit are asking you to be flexible. They're asking you to look at options, even if this offer that comes in isn't what you were expecting, or it's something that you feel you're sort of having to take, even though it wasn't something that you had planned on. Your life has taken a bit of a turn and you felt this was unfair. It's put you under some pressure maybe. But they're saying, look, be flexible, because this situation that's coming in is actually fated. It was meant to be, And as we said, you may have felt stuck previously because you weren't ready to take this leap, because the opportunity wasn't there. But here is the opportunity, and they're saying now is the time. September is the time for you to take advantage of this offer or this opportunity or this, suggestion of teamwork. So, you know, there is definite change around for you, Aquarius, in the month of September, you know, and it's very much about you pursuing a new path. Please take from this reading what resonates with you. It won't resonate for everybody. If you're quite happy in your present work position and it's quite stable and you don't want to change, then great. You know, this reading obviously isn't for you. But for those of you who are in a time of uncertainty or looking for new opportunities, this is quite a significant message for you this month, for the month of September. So let me just get some more information from here. I'm going to spread the cards as much as I can, but I'm very conscious that we're losing camera space here. Okay, that's as far as we're going to get them, I think, without losing the cards. These are quite big cards too. I do apologise for the people laughing in the background and the thunder in the front. But, you know, it's the place I'm living at the moment, sadly. So, I do love the storm though, it's really energising. Spirit, why do we have fork in the road for Aquarius, please? Can you tell us more? Yeah, they're saying, look, this is time for you to step up, Aquarius. This is time for you to make a decision in September to move your life forward, okay? You have a decision to make, you know, stand strong and make your decision. Take the lead here, Aquarius. It's important for you. So why do we have Treasure Island? What's the significance, Spirit, please? Yeah, you see, you're needing financial and material changes. You're needing some change. And as you know, in the Treasure Island card, I mean, that's all about treasure. It's all about moving, you know, towards financial gain, really. And as I said earlier, it may be that you're in a position where you're needing to have more stability in your life, and that's why you're making the changes you are and taking the lead. Definite material and financial changes on the cards for you in September, Aquarius. So why are we co-creating, please? Why are we co-creating? Why are we co-creating? This is interesting. This may be somebody from the past. This may be somebody you've worked with before, or it may be somebody who is an old friend who might contact you out of the blue, but there may well be a past attachment here. It may simply be that this person who approaches you regarding working with them, you know, it may be that they've seen some of the work you did in the past, for example, you know, but there's definitely some connection with the past in terms of this new, I know you said attachment, that must be relevant for somebody, but this new connection, this co-creation at work, there's definitely some sort of past attachment, you know. It may be that you're thinking of returning to the type of work you were doing before, you know, and that's where you're joining a team, you know, that is significant. I must stop saying, you know. I'm feeling very relaxed, you know, at the moment. So let's have a look at To Be Fair. Why do we have To Be Fair in reverse though, Spirit, please? Yeah, you may have been a bit down, Aquarius. You know, things may have got on top of you a bit. You feel that something's happened that's unjust and unfair, and that's caused you to be a bit emotionally withdrawn, you know, a bit sad, a bit sort of withdrawing yourself from society because you haven't been able to see the way forward. Like I said, this opportunity hadn't presented itself before because the timing wasn't right. And this happens with anything that is fated. It's important to have the realisation that we work with divine timing. So why do we have Come to the Edge, please? Why do we have Come to the Edge? Why do we have Come to the Edge? Yeah, again, you weren't ready to make the move, as I said before. With this being in reverse, it shows you, you know, the person here is if I held it the right way up, the person here would be ready to take the leap, but it's been in reverse. So this person wasn't ready to take the leap. It's almost like you were wondering what was ahead of you. You could see the sunshine ahead, but you didn't know how to reach it. So it was like a waiting time, really. You know, if we look at the tarot, it will probably give us, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the Hangman or the equivalent card in that sort of situation. But let's see why this is fated. Why is it fated? Oops. Why is it fated, Spirit? Do you want me to take those? Let's take this one. Yeah, that's why they wanted me to take that one. I love it when that happens. Destiny. Yeah. So, you know, whatever this situation is, as I said before, you've got the fates, you've got destiny. This was meant to be. This was meant to be. This was your destiny. It was the thing. Whatever path you were on before wasn't right for you, and that's why Spirit and the universe have intervened to change your direction. As I said, it won't apply to all of you Aquarians, but you know, for a group of you, it certainly does, because this is very clear. So why does Aquarius need to be flexible, please? Yeah, they're saying, look, you know, be flexible, because that will bring you a sense of balance in your life. If, for example, you've been under financial stresses, you know, but you've not wanted to apply for certain jobs, for example, or start certain, you know, projects or businesses or whatever, then they're saying to you, you have to think outside the box. You have to be flexible here, because that is what's going to bring the sense of balance back into your life. You know, so if you're looking to change your financial situation, Aquarius, the only way you're going to do it is by being flexible here and taking this situation, this new offer, into consideration. So why is it here and now, please? Yeah, they're saying the time's here. You can relax now. You don't have to be stressy like you were here, you know, because you felt frustrated because you couldn't move on. The time is right. It's here and now. You can relax now. The opportunity is in front of you. So, you know, look out for this, Aquarius, in the month of September. Okay, they want me to take this. I'm going to shuffle again because I didn't feel that was fully shuffled, but they want me to take this. They said that this, in fact, I'm going to take it with these because I think this is where it belongs. Whereas we were just saying here, the time is now, you can relax. They're saying don't, you know, there's no stress attached to it, because actually, whatever this offer is, it's going to be something that you love. It's something you feel comfortable with. It's something that's going to flow. It's something that's going to bring, you know, we're in the line of the material or financial changes here. So it's something that is going to bring you, you know, a flow of financial abundance too. You know, I'm not saying you're going to be mega rich, because I don't know that, and it will be different for everybody, but things will be a lot easier. You'll be able to relax more because this is something that you'll be happy with, and abundance will flow. Okay, Aquarius, this is looking good. I'm liking it. So, is this the one? Yeah, okay. This is a new beginning for you, Aquarius. So when this message comes in, you know, really consider it, because this message has been it's crucial for your, for the path you're meant to be on. It's the path for your destiny. So you have a whole new beginning coming up in September, and look out for this message, because that is the beginning of your new beginning. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, Spirit. All right. I was going to pull some Moonology cards to sort of tie things up, but actually they've just said they want me to pull 3 tarot. They've just said maybe 4. So let's pull this together with tarot and get a final message, please, about September for Aquarius. September for Aquarius. September for Aquarius, please. September. Okay, I'm going to pull the cards and then we're going to look at them in together. So we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Nice. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Is there another one, Spirit? Yeah. One more. One more. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Loving it. They said to me as I was shuffling, put it under the Ace of Wands because there's progression here. So we have you from the Seven of Swords. As you see on the Seven of Swords energy is somebody that is feeling sort of, well, working in quite an underhand way, being a bit devious. There's a lot of suspicion around them. You know, they're maybe taking things that aren't theirs. And there's just a stressy feel about this card again. You know, and what they're saying is, you know, you're moving on from this energy where maybe you've been in some difficult financial stresses and you've had to sort of beg, steal, and not steal, but you know what I mean, borrow or ask for assistance from people, and that's made your self-esteem not very good. It's made you stressed, you know, and that energy is clearing because look, we have the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning of enterprise, beginning of something new, beginning of something that is full of action. You know, it's really about you taking the lead, as it says up here, and a new start, a new beginning, as it says here, and moving forward with this new venture. And the reason that they asked me to put this underneath it was because it's the King of Wands and it shows progression. So this new beginning that you have in September is going to lead you into King energy, where you're going to be feeling a lot more confident. You're going to be feeling self-assured. The King of Wands is an excellent leader. He's creative. He believes in taking action. You know, here you can see him teaching the cat. He's also very good at planning. So, you know, this brand new, exciting enterprise that you are taking on in September is going to lead you into a much more confident position in your working life, Aquarius. And what they're saying here is, you know, really good times are ahead of you, because with the Wheel of Fortune, whichever way she spins this wheel, wherever it stops, it's going to go well. So, you know, don't be worried about this new start, because it's fated and it's going to lead to all good things. Okay? So you'll be standing in your King energy, feeling self-assured, which is fabulous. So that's a great September for you, Aquarius. Please let me know how it resonated with you, how you felt about the reading. Tick like if you enjoyed the reading, please. It just helps to get the videos seen more often. And please do join us by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. And we will catch up really soon. Don't forget the love readings are out next week if you're interested in those. Okay? Take care, Aquarius. Have a lovely September and also the rest of August, of course. Take care. Bye.